BioPods is proud to present its revolutionary footwear featuring patent-pending Stimsole technologies. Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Dubé. I'm a sports medicine professional and educator, natural strength athlete, athletic strength and power coach, and passionate about human potential and performance in general. I'm here today to provide an update on BioPod's upcoming Kickstarter sneaker campaign. While we've received a tremendous amount of interest, many people have asked for more information. This short video will address the most frequent questions. Number 1, what do the sneakers look like? 2, how do they work? 3, how are we able to customize the shoes for your foot size? And 4, will they help with my problem? I'll address the first and third questions first. Here are some pictures of the prototype BioPod sneakers that have been tested over the past 14 months. One of the final sneaker designs will be very similar to this. Several other models will also be available, each in multiple color options. BioPod sneakers are designed to fit loosely and move with your feet. They should not be tight or restrictive. BioPods accomplishes this in 2 ways. 1, they are incredibly soft and flexible, which encourages natural dynamic foot movement. 2, they use durable and breathable 4-way stretch knit uppers. As an added bonus, the upper materials are made from recycled post-consumer plastic bottles diverted from the waste stream. And some BioPod sneaker models will also feature breathable, waterproof uppers. As you'll notice in these side-by-side shots, the amount of knitted upper 4-way stretchiness can be varied to suit different requirements. Varying stretchiness is one of the ways that BioPods customizes your Kickstarter sneakers. At the end of the Kickstarter campaign, we'll send you an email asking you to provide 4 foot measurements. These measurements are easy to take and require a piece of paper, a pen, a ruler, and a piece of string. BioPod sneakers also incorporate proprietary Stimsole technologies. These include BioPod's patent-pending insoles feature soft, resilient stimulus pods. BioPod's patent-pending midsole stimulus mechanism and outsole design. The durable yet flexible midsole stimulus mechanism features pins that integrate through the soft, resilient EVA outsole. This technology ensures that the soles conform with the ground and provide optimal stimulus to the soles of the feet. Next to being barefoot, these Stimsole technologies create the healthiest sensory experience for your feet. Let's take a look at how these technologies work. BioPod's exceptional outsole and upper flexibility ensures optimal dynamic arch and toe movement throughout the gait phase, not just while your feet are on the ground. When you walk or run on natural terrain and the shoe is in contact with the ground, the soft outsole compresses to conform with the ground contours. As this happens, high spots and localized loading forces activate the midsole pins, creating subtly varied levels of stimulus to corresponding locations on the soles of your feet. When you stand or walk on man-made surfaces, as the outsole compresses during weight-bearing, the recessed midsole pins and insole pods become activated. As your body weight naturally shifts from the heel to the forefoot, subtle varied levels of stimulus are created across the soles of your feet. Whether walking or standing, BioPods footwear provides your feet with the critical sensory input and freedom of movement that the brain requires to safely and naturally activate optimal muscle function throughout the feet, legs, hips, and lower back. From step to step, the soles of your feet receive subtly varied sensory input in both intensity and location. These varied loading forces trigger the brain to initiate a protective reflex response in an attempt to protect the body from harm by anticipating each step's unknown ground contact forces. This protective reflex response consists of muscle activations throughout the lower limb before the feet contact the ground, thereby stabilizing the feet and ankles, optimally aligning the lower limb, and ensuring the most efficient injury-free movement. Overall, these protective reflexes help your lower limbs safely and naturally manage day-to-day forces and stresses. Over time, with constant use, BioPods footwear works like a proper technique exercise program to train your body's protective reflexes to return to and maintain healthy, robust function. This improved function eliminates the underlying cause of most foot-related problem and pain and enhances athletic capabilities. And for athletes, as your performance improves, the risk of injury is reduced. Founded on proven science, BioPods footwear provides superior comfort and therapeutic benefit for people of all walks of life. And now for the last question. Can BioPods footwear help with your specific problem? If you suffer from foot, leg, hip, and back pain, or are seeking optimal athletic performance and a reduced risk of injury, BioPods footwear are designed with you in mind. It's impossible to provide specific advice for individual circumstances without actually seeing that person and knowing their history. But what I can tell you is that in most instances, regardless of the problem you're experiencing, BioPods footwear will help you regain your personal level of optimal function, whatever that may be. There are a few caveats to that statement, however. If you have surgically fused joints in your feet, BioPods footwear may not be your best option due to its exceptional flexibility. If you have a long history of foot-related lower limb, hip, and back problems, in all likelihood, you may have developed scar tissue or fibrosis that you're unaware of. As you use BioPods footwear, it encourages healthy movement through a full range of motion. The inelasticity of pre-existing scar tissue or fibrosis will impair full range of movement, and these areas may become painful. This is not a bad thing. The pain simply identifies where these restrictive areas are located. Once identified, fibrotic scar tissue is easily treated by a healthcare professional. A wide range of soft tissue mobilization therapies are available. Once the tissues regain their natural elasticity, the body easily moves past these sticking points. For more information on how BioPods helps with specific issues, please visit the Conditions and It Works sections on the biopods.com website. There's a wealth of useful information there. If you're still unsure, ask your doctor to take a look at the science behind BioPods and advise you on whether they may work for you. There's one other point that I should add, especially if you're on your feet a lot. While BioPods footwear is safe and extremely comfortable, like me, you may find that for the first week, your feet get a bit sore by the end of the day. In most instances, this is because you'll be using muscles that haven't been used much. This is similar to going to the gym and working out after you haven't gone in a while. It just takes a few days for your body to adjust to the increased exercise. After that adjustment period, it's comfort all the way. That's it for now. Thank you for your interest in BioPods, and watch for additional updates.